Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to Russ Can't Fly. Woo, getting closer to Pittsburgh, baby. Come on.
Perfect.
All right, so picking up where we left off, and again, I apologize for this to be continued thing, but there's just too many great segments that I don't want to leave stuff on the cutting room floor. I want to share the full experience, and so I'd rather take the chance of making you mad at the to be continues than like to not share the full experience. So let's jump back in it, and this time we are going to land and we're going to have some fun. So let's get into it.
Knots ground speed. I am 59 nautical miles east of the field, still in Harrisburg. Airspace haven't been handed off yet. So one of the things I want to do is let's do a quick round of checks. So my mixture is where I want it to. It's leaned out nicely. I like my RPM. I like where my throttle is. That's just a smidge off. All right, so I got my heading indicator where it needs to be. Match my compass. My suction looks good. Oil temp, oil pressure. Everything looks just dandy. And so now that that is complete, I want to start thinking about descent. So TPA at Altoona is 2,500. I'm at 6,500. That's about a difference of 3,000 feet. And so multiply that by 3. It kind of gives you a rough estimate of how many miles out I want to begin my descent for a nice 500 feet per. So about 10 miles out, I should start my descent. Who knew? Doing math in my head. I am definitely not the mathematician. My dad was brilliant. I mean, he was just brilliant with math, and his penmanship was ridiculous. Thanks, Pops, for all that you've done for me. You're an incredible man. Pray you're enjoying heaven. Definitely miss you down here, brother. Miss your laugh and you popping up. Just popping up on me. All right, so the other thing that I want to do is I want to see what's up with, because I don't want to get off the frequency yet, because I'm probably not going to get weather. All right, so see I'm flying over these mountains.
That 10 contact Cap City Tower 119.5 for the transition.
19.5, Wilco, thanks.
And ATC, these folks, especially in Harrisburg.
And how was the breakfast up in Reedsville?
Breakfast in Reedsville was wonderful.
Man, these guys are great. I mean, and it amazes me, all the stuff that they're able to keep track of and see all these people. And then there's me just puddling along in Little Sammy. Look at this stuff. Look at these ridges. This is just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Lord, for being with me on this flight. It's beautiful. And so one of the things that you always have to be mindful of is...
Zulu, to try to maintain 5,000.
Try to maintain 5,000, 90 Zulu.
Is where you are and what you would do.
3 kilometers, 24.1.
So I see like fields and stuff over here. I see a road down there. And that's just one of those things you just have to do. You just have to be cognizant of where you are and what you're going to do. Where you're going to put it down. And it looks like we've made up a little bit of time here, so got us landing at Altoona at 10 of 11 now. And I wonder if I'm going to stay on Harrisburg the whole time to Altoona. That's going to be interesting. Man, it is just so amazing. So, yeah, see these humps? Like ridges, boom, bada boom, bada boom. And so this is the thing that I want to be mindful of, because this is where you can get some like weather systems. It could be, you can see a little bit of haze / fog. That's all the stuff that I want to see. And to be honest with you, when I come back in the 172, I think what I'm going to do is I'm at 6'5". I think I'll give myself a little bit more height go up to 8.5 if I can, just to give myself some more height to play with. But you know, you can see if you look out there, the ceiling is unlimited. Like I could go up as high as I wanted to, or as high as this airplane. Well, not as high as I wanted to, because you know there's restrictions in terms of what this airplane can do. And even if it could go up there, you know, I'm restricted to, you know, you start talking about 10,000 feet, then you start talking about your oxygen needs, and then flight levels, I need to be IFR, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, just to give myself more room, because there's like a lot of ridges around, and just want to give myself enough space to be able to make some decisions. If you look out there, it's just beautiful. It's just one ridge, two ridge, three ridge. All right, we're 35 nautical miles out. It is now almost 10:30, ETA 10:50. And we'll be starting our descent shortly. The weather in Altoona is currently, I don't know what it is. And it's constantly, you gotta constantly be on top of stuff, you gotta constantly be working. And Anish said something to me one time that it really kind of stuck with me. He was like, don't be a passenger in your own airplane. I mean, of course, you know, I can, you know, be sightseeing and looking, but at the same time, I'm pilot in command.
Harrisburg departure, November 8309 Mike, executing the miss.
November 8309 Mike, Harrisburg departure, ready to contact, altitude your discretion, proceed on course to Carlisle.
Altitude my discretion, proceed on course to Carlisle, 09 Mike.
But yeah, you gotta constantly be on top of everything, you know, your altitude, your speeds, your heading. And then you gotta be ahead of the airplane. So yeah, so just wanna make sure that I'm on, you know, ahead of the airplane. I wanna be getting the weather soon. I'm just worried about them switching to me. So that's the other thing I wanna do. If they're gonna switch me to something else, is Harrisburg gonna switch me to another?
Cessna 006, contact Johnstown approach 121.2, good day.
All right, Harrisburg first, could you repeat that frequency for me one more time, please?
November 94006, contact Johnstown approach 121.2, 21.2, have a good day.
21.2 for 94006, thank you for your help. Departure 94006, 6,500.
Cessna 94006, Johnstown approach, Johnstown altimeter 3023.
3023 on the altimeter for 006.
Thank you.
I notice when they give me frequencies, there's a bunch of multiple numbers that are the same. I definitely get kind of like 21, 121, 122. I'm like, wait, what? So I am now 25 nautical miles east of the field. I am currently on with, I forget which approach, but you heard it. You heard me fumble with it a little bit too. But it's all good. Baby steps, try to get better and better. All right, so one of the things I do want to do is ASOS 127, 125. This is one of those times where I wish I had another comm. Be calm right now. See.
Automated weather observation 1433 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 21 Celsius. Dew point 09 Celsius. Altimeter 3022.
All right. Just wanted to grab that weather real quick. So the winds are calm. So what I'm going to have to do is just kind of listen to see 123.6 what people are doing in terms of runways there. Winds are calm. I might be able to just go right into 30.
November 94006, advising you have the Altoona weather.
And 94006, I have the weather.
006, roger, VFR descent at your discretion, the airport 12 o'clock, 20 miles.
Altitude at the descent at my discretion, and I'll be looking for the field for 006. Because I'm still 19 out, and you can
215 Echo, contact
you can see I'm still over these ridges and mountains and whatnot. So I want to definitely stay up. One of the things I had to make sure I remember is to close my flight plan. And I'm just curious. I'm wondering if they could see that I had a flight plan filed. Like, I wonder, you know, it's just an interesting thing. But I do. I have a flight plan filed, and it is activated. So we'll see. But I definitely have to remember to close it. I don't want to get the phone call. But I'm glad I did a flight plan. I'm glad I, you know, did that. Just another safety precaution. And going to have to get used to filing flight plans for IFR. So every piece that I do, I'm trying to get used to what I'm going to have to do. Let's see if I can see this airport when I start flying IFR. Yeah, I'm looking for, so see this ridge right here? I'm thinking it's like right over that ridge, but then I see another ridge, so I'm 16 nautical miles out. Because I don't know if it's over that next ridge up ahead. So there's one right here, and then there's one up there. And Johnstown approach, Cessna 94006, I have the field in sight.
94066, roger. The only traffic I show is that you're 12 to 1 o'clock and 6 miles southwestbound. Altitude indicates 3,500. And actually additional traffic is 7 miles north of the airport, southeastbound. Altitude indicates 5,000. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Have a good day.
All right, change to frequency advisory, Squawk VFR, and thank you so much for your help. We'll be looking for traffic, 006.
Happy to help.
All right, let's do a little bit of a pre-landing checklist here. So my mixture's full rich, carb heat is on, I have my throttle where I need it to be. I gotta remember to take my phone out of my pocket. It is sticking into my keister. There is 3 right there. So the airport is right over that ridge. So see it down there? So we're in good shape. Altoona traffic, Cessna 94006, about 10 miles east of the field, inbound for runway 30, Altoona. Alright, so you see it's like right over there, so I'm gonna go over this ridge, going down, nice little easy.
Altoona traffic, Scotch 8107 Lima, 3 miles to the north for landing runway 21, Altoona.
Just heard the traffic for Altoona. I'm going to switch to runway 21. Probably be landing behind you for 006.
There's a Blue Bear Hawk at 80 to be landing on 21 at Altoona.
Alright, so I'm going to do downwind. So I was going to go straight in for 3.
Altoona traffic, Skyhawk 8107 Lima. This is crossing midfield at 3000. We'll begin a teardrop entry at a 45 for downwind entry into runway 21 for full stop Altoona.
Alright, let's do our pre-landing checklist here.
Hold on over me, Mark.
Check my brakes here. Brakes feel good. So I got my carb heaters on. Mixture is full rich. Gonna turn on my taxi landing light. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic around that bad boy.
It's an absolute understatement. There were a lot of planes coming in because there was this family that was coming into the airfield in multiple airplanes at the same time. It's real interesting, real quick.
Altoona traffic, Skyhawk 8107 Lima, it's midfield, runway 21. We'll be doing a teardrop for a 45 entry into runway 21's downwind for full stop Altoona.
And Altoona traffic, Cessna 94006, about 5 miles east of the field. Gonna be entering a 45 for a left downwind for runway 21, Altoona. Yeah, so I see that traffic there.
Just over the ridge, looks like we're behind the Mooney on, I don't know, upwind, downwind, whatever it is.
Alright, so I'm coming on in. TPA is...
the traffic, Skyhawk 8107 Lima is doing a 45 entry into runway 21 downwind, Altoona. Hey Austin, you turn downwind.
I see traffic off here.
And as I look out the windscreen, I'm really trying to dial in where traffic is and who's doing what.
Blue Bear Hawk, turning left downwind behind the Mooney. We're now waiting for somebody else out there. 8107 Lima's downwind, runway 21. The Mooney just jumped ahead of us. No, we didn't jump ahead of you. We'll be behind you. Where are you going, Austin? Are you over here, Ron?
Ron, are you up?
Yeah.
All right, I guess 23.6 the frequency.
Yeah, 23.6. We're getting ready to turn base behind the Cessna.
All right, we're number 1, left downwind for runway 3.
You're going to 3.
Favoring the winds were favoring. We'll just follow in behind you guys. We're just gonna circle. We got a shit show going on.
I wonder what you were doing. Yeah, we're on a Altoona traffic. 07 Lima turning base, runway 21 Altoona.
All right, I see the traffic in front of me, 94006. I'm entering a 45 for a left downwind. I believe I'm behind a Cessna and a Mooney for runway 21, 94006.
All right, Altoona traffic, Skywagon, we're going to head to the south of the field here a little bit, or east of the field, and we're going to wait till this show ends and then we'll land.
Wesley? Altoona traffic, Skyk 107 Lima, turning final, runway 21 Altoona.
Mark, you gonna land 2-1 or 3?
I am going to land on 2-1, I guess. I'm south of the field. We're going to go around and enter the downwind again. Get behind everybody else.
Over here to the west of the field. I'm gonna enter the left downwind for 2-1 now.
Bearhawks on final, number 2.
And Cessna 94006 for Altoona traffic. I'm left downwind for runway 21. I believe I'm number 3 behind a Cessna and a Mooney.
Like Oshkosh. Short final, 2-1 Altoona.
Okay, there's the Cessna.
As you can see, this is absolutely madness. But I challenged myself because my initial instinct was to run, was to just cut and run, give up, and not even land. But I thought, you know what? This would be good practice to, deal with multiple aircraft in the pattern and just communicate as much as possible to figure this out.
All right, there's the Mooney.
Altoona traffic, Skywagon, entering the left downwind for 2-3 behind the Mooney.
Altoona traffic, Cessna 94006, turning left base for runway 21. Looking for the Skywagon because I'm behind the Mooney as well.
Yeah, the Cessna on the left base, we're actually behind you.
Roger that.
You're number 2, will be number 3, and Skywagon's number 4.
Roger that. And Cessna 94006, I'm turning final for runway 21 and looking for the Mooney to clear.
Hey, Cessna, you're number 1 now. The Bearhawks clear the runway. I'll be number 2 behind you in the Mooney, and I'm turning left base now for 2-1.
Roger that. Cessna 94006, short final, runway 21, full stop, Altoona.
Was that nuts or what?
Confusing.
Goodness! All right, let's bring her on in. Jeez.
Altoona traffic, Mooney 908 Quebec, left base, 2-1, Altoona.
Skywagon, left base, 2-1, Altoona.
Alright, flaps up.
Altoona traffic, Mooney 908 Quebec, final, 2-1.
All right, so I made it here to Altoona, and you can hear that was crazy, but daggone a lot of fun. I will say that, sometimes you have these situations where you don't know what's going on, but that's why flight following and good communication makes sense. All right, so let's go in the FBO. I think there's a restaurant here, and we're going to see what's going on. So let's get it. All right, so I'm walking over to the FBO, and you can see it's a clear, beautiful day. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So all of these aircraft were coming in at the same time. So you had that airplane, then the Mooney, then me, then that guy, and it was just nuts. But you can see, look at how beautiful it is out here. Gosh, this is just crazy. All right, let's go on in. Let's see what we got. First things first, this is the most important right now. Whew. All right, so in the FBO, you can see it's like pretty quiet. Nothing's happening right now. Pretty quiet in here. Boutique air. Baggage claim. Isn't that a trip? Crazy. But I don't know. Maybe it's not open yet. But La Fiesta and the court is upstairs. So La Fiesta Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. So we're a little early. So we'll probably be one of the few. But this is the restaurant. So let me see. Yeah, so awesome little place. I dig it. So I'm gonna go over here, get seated, and let it do what it do. So I definitely got a good burrito in my future, and we'll see. So gonna wait until I'm seated, and yeah, this is awesome. I love this. So this is what I'm thinking. The burrito dinosaurio. That sounds big. Maybe fajitas? I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I got my menu. Got some chips. So we'll have to see. Look at this menu. Pretty extensive. So we'll have to see. Let's start with some chips. Hold on. Just pray first. And then we'll get chips. And then we'll order food. But yeah, you don't want to like not be thankful for the food, dude. It's here. Burrito. Thank you. Alright, so we're in this restaurant. You see little Sammy hanging out there. Alright. Getting ready to go back out and do some flying. Alright, so lunch is done and it was definitely not too bad. Gonna get ready to get back in the airplane and do some flying. And this was great. So Steve DeCastro, thank you for the suggestion. A little bit of Mexican food. So gonna get back in little Sammy and you know, make it happen. But this is good, you know. So thank you guys for flying with me. All right, let's get out of here. I can't begin to tell you how awesome general aviation is, and just being able to see this kind of stuff. I mean, look, we could come here, you could fly with me, we can sit in these leather chairs, we can come watch this great like big screen TV, just hang out, go to a Mexican restaurant, have some burritos, all of that good stuff. Oh man, this is great. I can't wait to share it with you, and I mean that. So at any rate, let's finish this part of the flight, and we're gonna get back, and we've got some more flying to do. So thank you, Russ Kid. Russ can fly. I'm out.